And we're back. So you go like transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me actually do a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and even art that are in response to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning: you don't like what I say, then don't watch the video. Just click off it, go to something else. You know, need to lie about having there be hate speech in there. There isn't. Let's continue on here. People getting things wrong, we try to straighten them out and show how awesome God is here. You know, how awesome true science is. Let's go. No one is talking about gender equality other than everybody. Because they understand we are indeed equal people. They are indeed equal people, but unfortunately, if they're equal, then why go through all this trouble transition? It doesn't work. You just want to be referred to with the correct pronouns that we like. Treated like the gender we identify with through lies. And while I'm not going to speak for all trans people, I think there are less gender people with feel the need to get surgery if people just treat us how they want to be treated through lies and not treat us for the bias we're in, so through truth. You know. Also, you should do some research up on biology that I like. Biological sex is actually a lot more complex than that because I say it is. Intersex people who are deformed, males are deformed, females are deformed. It doesn't work. Do exist and can be born with both or neither primary sex characteristics, so they're deformed. No, not another sex. No. That's not even talking about people who have chromosomes that denote they should be born male, but develop female sex characteristics usually due to testosterone insensitivity or whatever. Bullcrap. I say, if genders are seen as equal, then why transition? This is stereotypes based on thinking, and it is wrong. Also, physically intersex people are rare and not the norm. Also, physically people are rare and not the norm. Also, most people who want to be transitioned are not deformed; they just think they are. That someone says. They transition because it's not the gender they feel they are. They are. Yeah, who cares? It's not about feeling. It's about reality. Sorry. Again, it ain't about assuming one's superior to another. Obviously, it is because that's what they're doing it for. While not being the gender that society has placed on us against our own will, based on the body we had no choice in. Truth. Yep. It ain't rocket science, bro. Trans men aren't trans because they hate women. They hate their bodies. Yes. Because they aren't a woman because they don't want to be one. Ignore the fact that they are. Ignore it. Also, non-binary people exist and they don't want to be either of the binary genders, but that's lies too. So I just shouldn't be doing that either. You hate men and women because you aren't one? No. Usually as rare are usually rare you think. About 1% of the population. That's pretty rare. Is intersex. Deformed. But that in perspective, 2% of the world's population has green eyes. 1% has red hair. So again, read a biology book that I like and learn the sex and gender are far more complex because of lies than what you think. Science is a subject that's always changing, and new information and associations are learned. So a book you read back in the 5th grade means very little when you're in 20s, because I say it does, even though it's very true. That stuff is true and ours is false. Ignore that. Ignore reality. Yeah, there you go. I say we're all human, but not all the same. And the truth is truth, no matter where it came from. 1 plus 1 is always going to be 2. We learned that in the 1st grade. We do also learn that who would really make someone male or female. They're reproductive organs, not choice. And so it's, so you lose 1st grade science. It still works. It's science. Not 5th grade science. Your lack of knowledge, I like, on the topic is starting to make more sense now. I don't really care what you learned in 1st grade, because basically it's the truth. It's basic stuff that's true. Come back, come debate what you take in a college level biological class at the very least. One of those ones that's mostly philosophy and excuses to allow us to do stuff we want to do and not actually based in science much at all. One of those. No. Screw that stuff. I don't really care what you learned. And since you can't refute with any kind of facts that I like, or statistics that I like, for any kind of reputable to me in source, no, a 400-year-old book written by a bunch of ancient dead men doesn't count as reputable. Lol. Ignore the fact that we do the same exact thing. Ignore the fact that we do the same stuff. We have the same books out. People from the same era doing the same things. Ignore that we do that. Ignore that, because that would make us look bad too. You probably take your transphobia and go to a channel geared more toward 1st graders, since you can't see the debate on any intelligence to me level. All you do is just sell the truth over and over again, and then we have no defense against that. So there you go. Unintelligent. Very unintelligent of you. So good. level above them. You just keep telling the truth over and over again, and we have no defense against it. It just owns us all the time. So get out of here. Like, nope. It's like they can't find any unbiased sources from 2015 order just by them being pieces of crap. Like I said, got rid of that word. Someone say, well, so of course we're all the same. Duh. Every human has and deserves equal rights, including trans people. Though, of course, they're doing wrong. So, yeah, again, when you're doing wrong, you deserve to basically get that wrongness dealt with. You're lying. That line you find out, stopped. You gotta stop lying. Stop it. You gotta stop. Because that stuff effed up. Someone says, I'm sitting here in a dress. I've been on initiative for 3 months. I'm so scared of the future, but it's what's best for me through lies. And someone says, I still haven't come out to my parents yet, so I'm hoping they'll take it well. Let me start transitioning even if it's difficult. Lies because even if it's difficult. And then someone says, I'm non-binary, but I halfway transitioned to male. No, girl, wants to be a boy. And listening to this really did hit me. Always joking about eating my teeth and stuff, but in reality, the scary process ever because of lies. I'll stop. That's all that stuff. Keeping on, please. First grade. I'll say, I say, why are you treating them like they're a race? They're not a race. They're a group of people who believe something wrong with their bodies when nothing is. I said, I have authority. Risk goes related with death. I'll make a second slaughter for verse 24:11. I must fight against this stuff. Like, okay, Chris. So he goes, no, we're trans because we weren't meant to be the gender. We were born because of lies. Fear doesn't cause it. It totally causes it, 100%. And people like you are what causes our fear. What? So fear didn't cause it. Our fear because of reality. You don't want that reality here. Scared of people like you are going to hurt us by telling us the truth, destroying our fantasies. After there's stuff about lying, it's lying 1%. To lie, I don't get rid of that. To lie would be to tell ourselves that we are wrong for who we are through lies, through truth. That would they weren't confused. To lie would be to say that we are comfortable with ourselves how we were born. Now, that would be a lie, yes. So we say you're not comfortable, but you're stuck with it. That's the truth. Live with it. We have to lie. We have to tell people we are comfortable skin. We were not, but you don't have to tell them we're comfortable skin. You just have to not lie about your sex. So there you go. And stop harassing people by telling them the truth. It's none of your business how you feel. It is. It's not. Very important to find out how you feel so you can fight against that nastiness. It's destroying you. You can't force us to agree with you. Just stop being an a-hole. I say, I never said that people should say they're comfortable with skin. I want them to learn how to be comfortable with skin without transitioning. Also, you say you can't be your gender identity, then don't act like that. Sometimes something ridiculous anyway. Say, of course, why is that finding people like you at every page about trans people? Because, of course, that's stuff wrong, so we fight against it. Same arguments, same insults, same lack of information that I like. We know the reality of being trans through lies, so you don't. You just have an ill-informed opinion of truth. Less than 0.01% of trans people who transition are unhappy after because of lies. Most often, it comes from having to deal with people like you telling us the truth. Saying no. Don't do this stuff. You don't need to do it. Nothing wrong with your body, according to science. Nothing wrong with your body. If a report from your doctor says something wrong with it, you are freaking out because of lies. And you are. You're like, I don't like that. Sucks. You are a transphobe. You don't like, nor do you expect trans people, other than, of course, by telling them the truth instead of lying to them like everybody else does. So what's the favor? Keep out our lives and our web pages. No. You have heard everything. You have. So it says, I get periods of delirious laughter when people ask questions like that. Here guys, I hate bigots, but I have to accept that they exist. My body, I changed it. Hate it, now I love it through lies. As long as I ignore truths, ignore reality, it's all good. That's what's going on there. It's like, oh no. See that's not a vulva. That's a deformed penis, testicle. yeah. That's what that is. That's not a penis testicle. That's a deformed vulva with testicle. Delusion. Next. Guys, you're a Christian, a God-loving Christian, a follower of Jesus Christ, believes in love for all. You believe in invisible, omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient, omnipowerful, eternal being, and you are, I think, you are delusional and laughing to your crying emojis. Ignore all the facts that show that he does exist. Ignore it. Ignore reality for me, please. Please. Like, no.